Okay.
Okay, that's official. Okay, welcome everyone and congratulations. Now you have officially made it into the FI, the Founders to Japan, Korea, and Taiwan program of 2025. So this is our kickoff session, the first step in our 12 week of the journey. So with that being said, I should introduce myself. My name is Erde Çekinci. I will be leading this program alongside with my amazing co-director, Yudi Shane, and our team members here. And we are also joined by dedicated team members who will be support you also throughout this program. And along with an exceptional lineup of mentors, we have over 200 mentors in this program who bring decades of experience across diverse industries and total global markets. The combined network of all of these people, over 1 million people. And I know it's, when you think about this, is incredible. In Japan only, I'm talking about. So the overall reach. This is your opportunity to build, validate, and grow your startup with a structured way and with an accountability with us. You can think of us as an accountability partner, an international community behind you who supports you. So I'd like to welcome everyone and say that congratulations to the FI family. So, and after a highly selected initial process, we are proud to welcome 18 to 20 founders. Again, we are on the confirmation process of some of the other founders as well into program. And that's just the under 20% acceptance rates and selecting the high standards, and we maintain the potential that we see in each of you. And you are now the truly global network of entrepreneurs, and that really works starts today. So today is the first step that you can become a member of our family of 7,000 companies, and who actually over 8,000 companies this year, and with programs in 200 cities, right? And who raised over $2 billion in funding so far. And so we have the mentor of, as you know, we are mentor pool of 35,000 mentors, which some of the world's most influential figures and even some celebrities have ever mentored to us. Those companies that those mentors founded, some of, I mean, most of you probably use at least one app or a service in your life, or probably multiple of them at the back end, if it is B2B especially. So a quick update, most people know us as only a startup accelerator program. That's what I'm sharing this, showing this. Actually, we also on this other side of the table, we also have programs for example, investors to launch funds, VCs too. So we are trying to create the world's largest, ecosystem, a free market economy on the both side, but earliest and then also largest in that. We're officially the largest in both, and to work together to create a collaborative ecosystem so they can partner and they can invest and grow together and so on. So this is what we do. As some of the investors, you're joining a community today that some of the most well-known and reputation VCs from all around the world have ever invested, not just the Silicon Valley, but also from Europe and Asia and so on. So we are trying to make it even bigger in Asia, because more than half of the population lives here in entire Asia, right? So we see a huge potential as a Silicon Valley-based accelerator program. We brought that here with Yuri and I are running this program in here. Anyways, with that being said, here's the agenda going to be. Basically, we will be introducing ourselves, who we are, like who is this guy, right, talking here, and also Yuli and everyone else. And also we will be briefly introducing what kind of mentors you can expect, and some of the partners as well. And most importantly, every one of you will be introduce yourself here today to us, and also going to be a practice, which from now on, first month of the program, the first month, first 4 weeks, you will be only given a verbal pitch without any slide. And you will learn how to make secure great ratings from the mentors, and also get a lot of yeses for meetings for outside of your, with utilizing your deliverables to build up traction, build up that deal tension that most other VCs will be invest to you with a verbal pitch. I know it sounds hard, but actually it's not that hard. We will show you how to do, and we're gonna have a basic practice of today. And don't worry, you might fail, it's just fine. which today, that's why our first job is failing, okay? Without failing, we can't learn it. This is our first job. So anyways, and we will go to the next steps. We will do a Q&A after that. I will give you some reminders and so on, and we will explain the working groups, meetings, and so on. Everything we're gonna be trying to cover. Everything that you don't see in the onboarding video, locally we will be introducing today in this meeting, right? Yuli, please be also taking note that if I didn't cover anything, you can also correct me. You can add any point if you have the later on. Anyways, first off, this is, you can imagine this one, and you know, a co-working group that we will be achieving somewhat similar goals, all together combined, all together with entire cohort. So we need to get it some of the things done in order to work more efficiently. So for some of them here, please make sure that you change, especially, I mean, I know it's kind of basic, but please be sure that you change your name on the real name, and then maybe company name if you have company already. And cameras always on, please, because this is how we can really mimic the physical environment. We don't meet in physical environment because it's very convenient and everyone's availability is on here. We want to see that you're here. I always give this example. If you and I are meeting in a room, meeting room, let's say, would you be covering your face to not show me, like, right? So that's why we always want you to be open the camera. That's really creates a good interactive environment, similar to real life experience, right? And also, if you have any questions anytime, go ahead and put in the chat. So we will also learn this one by practicing. So in any event, let's say when we arrange a speed networking event or big conferences that we ask you to attend online, you will be also using this skill, which is introducing yourself with your short and sentences, using as a question and things, asking questions. So this is how you can grab attention and get to know them and connect with these people too. So we will practice today. So please let us know where are you dialing from right now. Just to practice, put it in the chat. Which city, where are you based in? Just we need to be a team first. So it's going to be a nice icebreaker activity for you. Please go ahead now, and I'm going to grab a water. Let us know where are you dialing. I'm based in Tokyo, Japan, and based in Kotoku, if you are curious. I'm also curious that where are you based in your city, in your country, and so on. And use this chat also for questions. So when I talk something here, or if a mentor talks, if you drop in there, so we can go back to the, chronologically, so see that question and a little later, maybe you might forget later on. So feel free to use it as a notepad, running notes. Anyways, and we will look at the different questions and able to answer them later on by looking this. And it's also a way of working scalably so easily. Oops. So our team also creating breakout rooms for group networking sessions, Mima. And then last reminder is that we have founders from different countries joining us as well. So be aware of the time zone, especially for some of you here currently traveling or living. I'm trying to remember, just a second. Who Jamil, especially in US time zone. Good luck. When you do group office hours or working group meetings, please be sure that you also understand their situation as well, time zone and things like that, which you will have it. I will explain later. And utilize the Zoom backgrounds with a simple design that you easily you can do with the design with on Canva, and put your name, logo, that sort of thing, just like I do behind. So this is how you can utilize the time and with the meeting time with the other mentors and investors. They can remind, they will be always remembering who you are and what you're doing by just like this way. It's very effective. If you know your numbers, which you should know your numbers, we will also help you out find your numbers. So you can also put it on behind like this way. And also, yeah, Feel free to say hi each other and start being a team member as well. All right, gonna quickly introduce ourselves, and Yuli also will be give it. We'll introduce ourselves. This is my LinkedIn. In case that if we didn't connect on LinkedIn, feel free to connect. And my number here and all the information here. And this is basically my business card. You can scan it. Probably be connected, so no worries. And we have WhatsApp. We want to be able to reach out to you. So this program is pretty competitive, and then the rewards at the end are very big. And so we really need to be talk with you, work with you. We're eager to work with you. So because your success, our success is your success. So why not we work together collaboratively? And then every good collaboration work starts with a good communication. Basically, I would love to, we need to reach out to you and talk with you. Are you done with your deliverables? Did you do this one, that one? Or if you have question, we will always open your, no matter what time you call me, I will be opening your call as much as I can, okay? And if I don't have any emergency situation and so on. Let me quickly introduce myself. Um, so I'm Erdinç. Most people, ask me where I'm from. I'm Turkish, born and raised in Istanbul, and moved to US for a crazy idea to launch my startup company. Long story, but I failed miserably and bankrupt. But after that, I figured out the way, and then somewhat successful. Anyway, I can tell you later. So I'm an entrepreneur and ecosystem builder and a startup advocate, and an advocacy for pre-seed investments because it's a completely different field of investment, investing in pre-seed level, funder-led companies. It's very hard to do. Most people, fail at that. And I've been, around 20 years. I don't look, I'm pretty still young. 20 years means I start very early, my working life, very early, since high school times, and helping founders to grow, raise capital, and go global. But of course, earlier junior time, I was helping for different things like design websites, create contents, and stuff like that. Now it's way more advanced. So currently, I lead Open for Co to help companies build monetizable partnerships with our SaaS tool and a marketplace. Yes, I'm active founder still. It's a bootstrap company, purpose to bootstrap by design, and I can explain you later our company later on, but it's a free tool that everyone should use. I believe we can also give you. It's completely free to use, and I run founder institute across Japan, Korea, Taiwan here, as you know this, and launch Co Capital recently, a GTM focused VC helping startups to become sales and partnership ready while and ensuring the next round of fundraising with our follow-on VC partnerships. So I'm fully working on this right now because everything has its own team. And I share the lessons on lastly on my own blog. Feel free to subscribe at thecheckers.com. It's my name and surname. And I host founder events, as you probably join one of my events, and reach total 400,000 social media impressions we're receiving. And we have I personally have a YouTube channel. If you could subscribe, that would be amazing, so I can share with you whatever we do conveniently and recordings and stuff like that. That will be awesome. Feel free to scan. And what I do is with this YouTube channel, I publish videos targeting both startups and investors too, with actionable tips, insider stories, and hosting influential people from all around the world from the venture community. Kind of like a video podcast type things also we publish and so on. So with that being said, when I catch my voice back, because I talked too much and I lost my voice recently. So Yuli, stage is yours. Please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone. I think Edith already introduced about the Open for Document and Founder Institute. I will be short of the introduces myself. The same like Edith, I'm also a participating in the both organization, Founder Institute and Open for Doco, director of Founder Institute Japan, Korea, and Taiwan, co-founder of the Open for Doco. I live in Japan like more than 10 years. I used to live in India 2 years and United States 3 years. I start as a software engineer, and then after that I switched to the business side in Japan. As a business development mainly, I have done my career. I used to be, I also used to be a executive of the Japanese consulting company as well. Later on, I switched to the startup side. So my main background is, I can say that I know the software development thing, but business development, partnership development, marketing, because all the operations and marketing related thing is run under by me. I'm also a visiting professor of the Japanese university for IU university as well. I can speak Japanese, English. So if you are a Japanese founder, if or Korea founder, whatever, and if you are not confident and cannot catch up with the speed of the English speaking, feel free to reach out to me. I have tips and tricks that I can share with you. That's all from myself. Yeah. I think later or Q&A, I'm happy to answer and give you a guidance that how you can navigate easier this program. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Yuli. I'm proud to mention that, Yuli is responsible most of the things about the operation, especially marketing related things of FI. So all the contents and things like that. You see with today some of the team members joining Sush and Einandar together with them, uh, producing a lot of contents, organizing events, and so on. And by these are, I mean, all of us part of our own company, Open Farco. Later on, maybe later weeks, I will be introducing later, not necessarily right now. So this is a partnership with FI that we also happy to support the FI portfolio company with the back office support as well, marketing, anything like this. So you will be complimentary receiving this kind of things, but as much as we can. We are not promising a service here, but we will be able to support business this knowledge and this know-how, and able to support you and grow, create exposure on your company and attraction and build attraction on your company and so on. So feel free to reach out us and to Yuli also for this purpose. She generally responsible for that. And special shout out to our partners. They're a great supporter of us, and you can also reach out to them. These are local ones. Locally they support, and that we have thousands of them globally. And the reason that I wanted to put here our methodology of partnership is everyone here a potential partner if you can little bit progress throughout the program, especially when you reach to if especially when you're able to reach graduate status. So I'm saying if you can reach it, because program is pretty competitive, there is a dropout system too. This is one of the perks that you could utilize. You can go reach out the partners, connect them. We have over $3 million worth of partner offerings for you in totals. Um, but also you can create your own partner programs and then build up traction for you throughout the program. You can use this 3 months program, 3.5 months ish, to build up a deal tension around your company and build an excitement around your company too. So we can achieve this one through the collaboration and partnership with other companies. We utilize this. This is our secret source. Everyone here have potential to become a partner. Your service could be very valuable to our vast network of other partners and our FI portfolio, which thousands of companies I'm talking about. You feel free to sell the people because you're supposed to sell people, guys. We're supposed to build a real business, real money, and build hire and so on. I'm proud to mention that FI portfolio companies now currently employing over 45,000 people. So this is amazing. That it's all created by by simply supporting founders the earliest stage before being too obvious. Anyways, that being said, here are some of our local mentors. A few of them are pretty international, but they have some connections in Japan. Almost everyone here bilingual, and so you can get support in your own local language as well. We have uh, mentors who also speak other languages as well too, and you might also recognize some of the faces here. They are coming from other programs like Antler or what is Techstars 500, Y Combinator, and so on. So uh, we are very proud to also acting like a catalyst and a deal flow provider for most of the other VCs and so on. Maybe roughly speaking, the 30% of the people you're seeing here, which they're the most active ones we only put here, actually more than that, maybe 5 pages more, and over 200 are actually when either venture capitalists or angel investors actively. Pretty, without their support, we wouldn't be able to achieve this one. And you will be getting support, working side by side with them. I'm sorry, with them, uh, roughly 40 of them throughout this program. So at least 3 mentors each week, and some of the weeks we have 4 or 5 weeks mentors, especially review weeks. We bring more mentors, and they give active feedbacks to you every week. It's combined with group office hour, office hours with them and with us and with your deliverables, and that's going to create a lot of you know uh, feedback loop to your own company, so it will progress a lot. So feel free to reach out them, but the best practice is weekly by weekly base with the sprints, utilizing these opportunities. We're gonna have a lot of time to talk, and if you have any questions, collect it on the chat. I will be tapping into later on. So from now on, you will be introducing yourself, and this introduction a bit different than weekly introductions that you will do, weekly 1 minute pitches that you will be doing. And and not right now you have uh, on your onboarding deliverables, you have detailed instructions about the 1 minute pitch and things like that. You will be taking videos and so on. But today we are here for more casual setup, and you won't be receiving the feedback. I am really, fan of feedbacks, and I always give feedbacks. I might maybe type you on a private chat, because we also set up on the WhatsApp that everyone put private chat too, with your name and company and in our team. Please be responsive, by the way. It's really important to get response from us. I'm really sometimes really frustrating to support you, and meanwhile not getting a response. Um, if I have any feedback, I will just type you down there, okay? And during the sessions, you will be getting the feedbacks from the founders, mentors, one directional. You won't have a chance to give response, but you can use the chat for responding. And this is some important tip. So be ready, and I would like to get the people who is volunteer first to come here and then introduce yourself. That's a nice practice. It won't be published anywhere, so it's just within our group, right? You can feel free to make mistake. This is just supposed to be under 1 minute. Limiting yourself and really nailing down the time limitation is extremely important. And we all have the AI tools, right? So you can really alternate your script to either deliver everything in a very short period of time and short, small sentences, selective words. We also implement the AI tools to your dashboard for your deliverables. You can utilize AI directly from there too. So please give us like your name and location, and what's the skill set you have. Like, skill set means what is your unfair advantage, but some of you might be very young, so you can tell that you're really good at talking, right? Something like this, or you're really good at design, and so on. And tell us that why are you enrolled to the FI? What's your initial, what's your expectation and things like that. Yep. Sorry. And at the end, give us your one sentence pitch. I think Sush, you already put in the chat, right? In the when I was
Yes,
introduced guideline.
yes.
So
I will also forward again. Yes, thank you.
okay, please put it again, one
Yes,
sentence pitch. Yeah. So um, it's already on your deliverables we are providing here right now for your convenience. Uh, Most people really not good at giving the one sentence pitch, including me. I always like overthink. But this is the time that we will be all failing together. Okay, we will learn how to fail. If you join as a co-founder, I want you to give introduction anyway. We will see the different variations from other people. because you're gonna pair your name, location, skill, your professional background, why you enrolled to the FI, and so on. Supposed to be in a minute, but again, you will be failing here. But please don't exceed like over 2 minutes. Okay, I will be just muting you to manage the time. Okay, are we ready? So okay, I'm gonna share back my screen after that to give the next steps. We will come back this screen later. We will be talking about deliverables, booking office hours, choose a working group president, and so on, and maybe answering some questions about the dashboard and the deliverables as well. Deliverables are extremely important. That being said, I'm going to stop sharing screen and then give you a chance to talk because I talk so much as always. I guess. Oh, Jamil here. Uh, you were volunteer, or I'm seeing you in the screen.
That's fine. I'll volunteer.
Yeah, volunteer. Okay, great. So Jamil, stage is yours. Dozo.
Greetings, everyone. How you doing? My name is Jamil Hampton. I'm the founder and CEO of Naka Industries. We are an advanced recycling company that specializes in the conversion of waste plastics into oils that can be used as precursors or as feedstock for the production of new plastics. So our company sits right in the center of the circular economy as it relates to plastics. We have been certified by the Japanese government as carbon neutral, which allows our company to qualify for J credits. And so we're here at the Founders Institute to connect with businesses in Japan, raise capital to build facilities in Japan, and we're looking to operate in and expand throughout the Asia Pacific region. I've been involved in plastics recycling and sustainability for the last decade, and my business partner is a Japanese citizen. So he's the actual proprietor of our systems. He's designed them, and we're working together to take his systems global. So we've received strong interest and demand in Japan and the Asia Pacific region. So that's where we're going to start, but we look to expand across the globe.
Jamal, it was great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You managed your time very well, and you explained everything. That's great. Okay, let's go to Sydney. Sydney is volunteer. Guys, for this, everyone have to do this one. We're just taking the volunteers first, right? Sydney. Oh no. Okay. Who's Sushmita? Are you the one who's organizing or the volunteers?
No, Sandwich is saying I can go after, so I just put her.
All right.
She want to
Actually,
move.
after move, but it's okay. Okay, I'll go.
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah, you can go.
Sush, timer start. Yeah.
It's okay?
Yeah.
Okay, let's start. So I'm Sandrine. I'm living in Tokyo for 3 years now, but my home country is Belgium, so heart of Europe. I'm very extrovert, energetic, disruptive. I love to develop business, but I spent more than 20 years in the pharma and tech industry. Why FI? Because I want to develop AI skills and I want to continue to build a better world with my co-founder, Marie, which is in the cohort as well. Our brand is called Lemon Boost, and we want to build an AI tool that helps fast-growing SMEs under the pressure to keep up with the demand, rising demand, without hiring right away. So by quickly free up time and skills they already have in their team and fixing what slow them down. That's it.
Thank you so much. Sardine. We also should bring the co-founders together. Einander and Sushmita, you should bring them together. Mary also here. I think let's put in the same screen and let's see the also Mary version also as well.
Yes, I'm here. So
I will put
Sush, can you breathe a marine to the screen? Okay.
yeah.
okay. So shall I introduce myself as well?
Yeah. Stage yours.
Hi everyone. My name is Marie Solange. I'm a French and Cameroonian entrepreneur living in Asia for the past 10 years, and I'm currently based in Tokyo. So quoting a famous CEO, entrepreneurs are builders, not users. So that's what I spend my whole career doing. I build efficient operations, I build trust, and also I support people through complex change, like merging and acquisitions, and also large digital transformation. My goal is definitely to continue to develop Lemon Boost with my partner and this adventure. Our project is to build an AI tool to empower CEOs of fast-growing SMEs in Asia to absorb the demand, the increasing demand without immediate hiring. And we do that by quickly freeing up their time and their skills so they can, the time and skills they already have, and improve operational bottlenecks. Thank you.
Amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing to see comparatively. It's great. Thank you so much, and welcome on board, both of you.
Concision is my improvement area, so thank you. I'm happy that I was within the time. I tend to talk too much.
Yeah. I definitely struggle to manage the time always. No worries about that. But we all here for today to, friendly introduce each other, right? From tomorrow, things going to change a bit because you're gonna receive feedbacks. So tomorrow you will receive feedbacks and ratings. You will start receiving ratings. So first off, people needs to hear, because I'm talking for everybody, not for Sardine and Mary, Maria, and for everyone. So first off, people needs to hear you guys. Needs to be audible, like clearly audible, crystal clear. Maybe you can test that with other, I don't know, phone or other laptop or your friend's laptop, for everyone, by the way. And also the verbal, it needs to be audible, like one by one speaking. So this is not for all. Sardine and Mary is the perfect example, and Jamil was also great. Be able to hear at least what they're saying, right, and a good energy. So let's go to the next person.
I'm Shargo.
Some
I saw a sush arranged for me to go.
Okay, Mo, let's continue with you.
Okay,
Did-
cool. Okay. So hello everyone. I'm Mo. I currently live in Taiwan, born and raised here, and I previously worked for startups as a software product manager. In the realm of like product manager, software development, I saw a huge problem with hiring. Is the problem is like candidates and recruiters have, or hiring managers have, a huge distrust between those two positions, right? So candidates, they can apply easily. So there are a lot of like incoming application coming in, and hiring managers have to deal with all of that. And within the interview process, candidates, because we're doing remote for the majority of the time right now, right? So candidates tend to cheat or fraud their way through the interview. So me and my co-founders found it to solve that. So what we plan to bring to the table is a solution which automates the initial interview process and give like thorough assessments to the hiring manager. Yeah.
Amazing.
So that's, yeah. So that's what we're gonna build, and my co-founder Kunal and my founding engineer Hassan is here also.
That's great.
So yeah.
Let's also hear from them too, with their where are you based in right now, the skills, that you have, your unfair advantages. Right? We want to know you, all of
Sure,
you, and
sure.
why you want to join, and why this company you're joining as a co-founder. What is this company does, and so on. Kunal, let's go.
Sure. Thanks a lot, first of all, for giving this opportunity and to speak with such a wonderful panel here. So, just to obviously, Mo has already given you a background about our company, but I'll keep it short. What we are doing, it's basically nothing. It's just a platform to streamline and automate the hiring process. Or how? By eliminating the manual effort to a minimum effort. What we are doing is we are providing the quality pool of candidates from a clustered marketplace. Right now, what we are doing is there are a lot of job portals, right? And the hiring managers or anyone, there's a lot of manual effort. Even though if you're using AI technology, uh, then again, the effort is quite much, right? You have to see through everything. But here we are minimizing that. And coming from a strategy and a risk background for over 12 years, I have seen that in the hiring space. And that is what we are solving here. We are providing you the candidate pool by vetting them so that you can just come there, you can pick up the candidates, and within a week, you can just plot them into production. So the cost of every company, which takes almost a month to train them, you're saving that. And because during the probation period, when you're training the candidates, there's a risk associated to the candidate as well as to the company because you're spending a lot of money on them, right? And when they are let go, candidates are under mental trauma, and the other people in the company side, they spend a lot. So we are solving that as well.
Awesome. Thanks, Kunal. Amazing. All right, let's also hear from the same thing from Hussein.
All right. Hi guys, my name is Hussein, and I'm from AI quantum computing background. I'm also the technical co-founder of Fitic. So we are trying to solve the bottleneck of hiring using AI and state-of-the-art technologies in order to automate the hiring process and also gain insights from candidate pools and hiring manager. So we are using multiple AI, multi-agent system AI in order to do that, to gain insights and also provide recommendations and information about the candidates, but also provide the candidates the necessary information and tools during the hiring process. And that's it from my side.
Thanks, guys. It's amazing. All right. Matt, by the way, thank you for booking the office hours in advance. And so you guys were pretty much eager to, start and get the most out of the program. I appreciate it. I would love to make office hours with everyone here. It's really, it's not that easy for me to spare time, but I will do my best to do. I already open office hours. Please go ahead now for your dashboard, especially the following day, because I flooded my mailbox flooded with the questions after especially the first day, which is next day. So I'm happy to answer everyone's questions in Wednesday morning in Japan time. But I also opened a couple of them. I will be opening office hours weekly format, not to the feature. Just for a weekly I will be open, and I will let everyone to know that I open office hours. I will be working as a catalyst for everyone to utilize the program the most and provide hands-on support as much as I can with to all of you. Anyways, let's go. Sojun, 안녕하세요. And
Hello. Hi, everyone. I'm Sujung. I'm located in Korea. So I joined FI so that I could originally work on a existing idea, but I decided to forfeit that and to go into the validation track instead. So I do have a co-founder, a marketing co-founder based in the US. He is not in this cohort, but I am kind of working in tandem with him as well. What else? Yeah, we're thinking to build a product that actually helps people to sorry, I'm blanking. Yeah, people in college to have mentoring basically for their for after college. So we are yeah, we are working on that at the moment.
So no worries. If you blanked, no worries. We just need to use a script in order to get used to what you're doing. I always use script. Like it's even today's call, I use script honestly because I just can't hold on my mind anything that I want to say. It's impossible because almost 3 times I do events and meetings like this. I just go on. Probably most of you do the same, doing a lot of active things and talking with people. That's normal. And all right, Sojourn, thank you so much for joining us. And tomorrow, everyone, please use script, by the way. Script is, I mean, I can't just say mandatory, but it's really makes sense too. Doesn't have to be word by word, but bullets. Very useful. Script always recommended. You can also send me those scripts so I can help you out. You really want to build more emphasis on the weekly sessions because this is uh, you know uh, it's an important factor for continuity of the program or or your support from the program, because mentors will give ratings. You can give them ratings too, by the way, in your dashboard. um so we also, every other program, we evaluate their attendance too. Everything democratic. So it's really important. So you have to secure over 3 point in total cumulatively. They will be giving you guys 1, 2, 4, 5 ratings out of 5. No threes, because 3 is gray. We don't like 3, but total average might be 3. Above has to be 3 for the continuity of the program. So that will be decided during the review session. With that being said, things that come in my mind, everybody is talking, so I just wanted to include here. Yeah. All right, with that being said, Dalip, stage is yours.
Great, thank you. Can I just check you can hear me?
Yes, very clear.
Okay, fantastic. So great to meet you all. My name is Dalip. I'm based in Japan, but originally born and grew up in the UK. I'm Indian in background. In terms of skill set and professional background, it's primarily on the product side. My background is leading initiatives in retail, consumer goods, and technology companies. Why I enrolled on Founder Institute was to drive positive change in the world by using technology to make a difference. And in terms of the pitch, the one sentence pitch for the company I'm looking to develop. So my company is Omo Tanashi AI. It's developing a coaching tool to help frontline retail and hospitality workers, such as retail cashiers or hotel receptionists, so that they can reduce training time and improve their customer interaction with an instant AI analysis of body language and tone to deliver just-in-time feedback. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dalip. It's been amazing. Great one. Appreciate it. And thank you for joining. And thank you for, and congratulations on attendance as well, selectance as well. Anyways, let's go with Richard. Richard, stage is yours.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, my name is Richard Orman. My company is Nakatomi, which I'm developing a SaaS to help founders and business leaders in the SMB and startup phase of their journey build security programs from essentially nothing and be compliant with industry recognized security frameworks. And that'll allow these companies to operate within very regulated environments or acquire large enterprises, such as like auto manufacturers or like the companies like Louis Vuitton, for example. So I've been in Japan for about 10 years now. I live in Kawasaki, which is just right across the river from Tokyo. So very close. And I'm looking forward to working with all of you. Thank you.
Amazing. It was a good one, Richard. Thanks for that.
Thank you.
And welcome on board. All right. I'd like to add anything, at least something after everyone pitch. So we were really, pay more attention with the HQ members and us to have a right selection of the people who can contribute each other, who could be able to use and support each other. Even though some of the startups might not be direct relevant, but there are a lot of things that can be collaborated. So I mean, you don't have to, but it's recommended. In some of the deliverables going to be like this way too. So I'm seeing a lot of synergies already. Even with the first session. Anyways, Sydney, stage is yours.
Okay, number one, can you hear me?
No. Can you?
No?
No, I'm just joking.
Oh, that's not funny. Okay, I'm Sydney. I've lived in Tokyo for 3 years. I'm from the States originally. My background is actually not in tech or anything like that, even though we're a travel tech company. I come from the food and dining background. I was a copywriter turned food writer, working in PR mostly. So one of the reasons that I joined FI is because I don't have that much of an entrepreneurial background, but I'm making this project to help the people that are around me. So in my company, we're creating a more effective auto translator for travelers entering restaurants, trying to make this a more equitable experience. Whereas currently your options are either Google Translate, which isn't very accurate, ChatGPT, which doesn't have a lot of application adoption yet in this sphere, or trying to get the restaurants to get a QR code menu, which is both ugly, no offense, and also costs kind of a lot, especially if you're out in the sheeple area. So trying to make an alternative solution that is more equitable when you go and dine while you're traveling. That's all.
All right. Where do you base in?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I mentioned I was in Tokyo.
Based in Tokyo. Awesome, great. And did you also mention your skills, unfair advantages?
Yeah, I said I come from food and dining, which is what we do. Therefore,
the reason I'm asking is actually, even though you're audible, but still some background noise coming, so I just couldn't hear some parts. That's why.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, so I come from our industry in food and dining, writing. So most of my clients are also people that I've worked with for a long time, and I'm based in Tokyo.
I see. Okay.
Sorry.
Welcome on board, Sydney. So the reason that she's joined online and mobile, because she has legitimate reasons. She already informed us way advanced. So no worries. Normally, joining with a laptop is a compulsory, and with also proper setup. And please, everyone, book entirely your Thursdays next 3 months. Thursdays, no matter what, please join. So attendance is a compulsory. One of the criteria to judge the performance also.
It's Tuesday, not Thursday.
I'm sorry, apologies. Tuesdays. All right, Tuesday. I confused with another program. Apologies, because I do too much, these guys. Every Tuesday for Japan time, which you can please adjust your own time zone. Every Tuesdays. So Nico, welcome on board, and stage is yours.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Nico. I'm from Germany, located in Yokohama, Japan at the moment. I have a commercial background. I worked more than 10 years in offline marketing with strong focus on project management and strategic leadership. Why I joined F&I? Because I wanted to get connected. I started from zero just a couple of months ago here in Japan. It's my first startup, so totally new world to me. And I want to get more methodological knowledge about anything related to entrepreneurship, because it's quite different from what I did before in my corporate jobs. I am the founder of Tabimate. It's incorporated as a Kabushiki Gaisha here in Japan. And it's basically a digital travel concierge to help individual foreign travelers coming to Japan to discover more personal and authentic experiences through a seamless, real-time adaptive itinerary that simplifies both trip planning and travel. That's it.
Amazing. Okay. Thank you, Nico, and welcome on board. Okay. Let's go next. All right,
Right,
Carlos.
everybody.
Hello, and stage is yours.
Thank you. I'm Carlos. I'm from Costa Rica. I'm a two-time TEDx speaker, MBA, product designer, and software engineer based in Tokyo. I've been living in Asia for around 9 years. As a very technical professional, I joined the Founder Institute to refine my business foundation, right, and to connect with like-minded global people. My company, Anima Echo, is developing a portable holographic AI companion to help the overworked Japanese salarymen to manage daily tasks, reduce stress, and connect the hardware with all the favorite apps like Line, WhatsApp, Gmail, and so on. Thank you very much, guys.
It's amazing. Showing is also quite makes sense.
Yeah, of course.
Awesome. As you guys see that, some people are repeat founders, some of them are first-time founders. I would like to say the new-time founders, like new founders, to welcome to entrepreneurship. But it's not gonna be easy, okay? But luckily, you have a community like this to support you, okay? That being said, Timothy, welcome aboard and stage is yours.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon or evening, everyone. My name is Timothy Kate, based in Tokyo, Japan. Originally, I come from Kenya, but I've been now working in Japan for 5 years. I'm a software developer and a technology entrepreneur with over 10 years of experience building software. So anything that you can think of, I can build. That's my unfair advantage. I enrolled in the Founder Institute to leverage their proven structured process and also get access to mentors because I come from a very strong technical background. I would want to own my business skills and prepare my company for growth and investment. My company, Livios, is developing a unified operation software that leverages data from different platforms, including IoT devices, to help logistics companies, transporters, and warehousing managers eliminate costly inefficiencies that come from using different tools in the ecosystem. So that's what we are building, and nice to meet you all.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Timothy, and welcome on board. Okay. After that, Yoshiki, okay. Yoshiki, should we call you?
Hi, can you hear me?
Hello,
It's
Yoshiki.
okay.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay,
and
gotcha. Thank you so much. So, hello everyone. So my name is Yoshi. I'm based on Tokyo. Actually, it's only me. It looks like it's only me and the Japanese, I guess. Where's the Japanese? I don't know. Anyway, so my field is I was software engineer. It's like specializing in AI field or especially in the recently general AI. And also I'm doing a director of a startup in Tokyo. Like it's not only engineering but also like sales as consulting and other things. So actually I have never I'm not on the companies yet, but I will try to build some companies from 0 to 1 by this this programs. So like I want to build some. Recently, in Japan, there has many programs in like for IT field because there is many things and there is and because of the shortage and population shortages, we have many face to problems. So I want to build some agent platform to build to help the programmers to more grow their business. So that's all. Thank you so much.
thank you, Yoshi. There are other some Japanese, I guess different startups too.
Oh, really?
On the confirmation process.
So,
So and some other people also had a legitimate reasons couldn't join. But again, this is the kickoff session, so we are not so much hard on that. But from tomorrow, we will start counting on it. Unless if the people don't have the legit reasons. And all right, welcome on board.
Thank you.
Thank you too. And I believe people has a lot of questions. I know you put in the chat. Let me go ahead and check the chat meanwhile. All right, that concludes the pitching time. Okay, so we will be doing this pitch a bit more modified version every week, and especially the first 1 month is going to be only verbal. So a few advice tips on that, because I've been reviewing thousands of pitches in my life, and also judge over 300 startups personally, like judged in the demo days and stuff like that on live, and hundreds of other startups that have been collaborated, worked, or so on. Just the FI alone, over 120 of them, and the graduate portfolio is 56 of them, and that's just our programs, other programs too. Long story. So you can trust me what I'm doing. So first off, when we do the verbal pitch, people really needs to imagine physically in their mind whatever you're building. Problem statement always has to be very crucial, and people has to get the solution high level, and what will be the product in their eyes. So try to make it as tangible as possible. You can say basically an app that regulates people's energy consumption, that sort of thing. If it is an energy app, or I just throw away from my mind. So it is needs to really make it physical in their mind. So one person here has an unfair advantage, which is Carlos, because you're opening a camera, right? So you're able to show the really the product. So we picture it in our eye. We didn't need to imagine. So some people are doing very much, B2B and backend solutions and have or industrial solutions. You still can make it happen. I'm happy to help you guys after a couple of from tomorrow's session. And you're gonna also have more deliverables to make it really right this. And you need to get yeses from the people. So you're gonna from now on we will be all pitching to the outside. We will pitch into the mentors. We will with the deliverables. We will pitch in the outside. Sometimes we get together in our events. As you know, I do a lot of events, and I will ask you guys to join and pitch beside of me together. If we are physically together, of course. If you're overseas, it's a different story. But you still can do it because we also have a lot of online events too. We go together there. Those are please pitch together. So see that how you really handle the situation without a script. That's very important, because imagine it will be so awkward to show in the people that your presentation deck, right? All right, this is my company. I do this and that. Let's have a meeting. Well, it will be so strange, right? What we do is we do the handshake pitch. Hey, how are you doing? So I do this and that, this and that. What are you doing? That kind of conversational. So that secures the meeting. That secures the yeses. That is the biggest KPI. Anyway, that being said, I'm gonna reshare my screen real quick, and let's see what else we have. We are approaching the end, and so we have done with the introductions, and so next steps are please complete the following before the next session. Complete the Accelerator kickoff deliverables, which is the first deliverable, onboarding deliverables, and today's deliverable. So it's overlapping. I see that some people really didn't do onboarding deliverables. Like you need to submit it. You need to push the submit button each deliverable. And if anyone, any thing empty, it doesn't count as a submitted. Let's say you have 10 deliverables, you did 7 of them, 3 of them is empty. It doesn't count it this way, okay? And obviously, so book office hours with us or anyone there. But I recommend everyone to book it with us first, me or Yuli, and choose a working group president. And we will tap into this one later. Yuli help me up on that, or Sush. And basically, we define groups you can see on your dashboard as well. Also, we create WhatsApp groups for you. You all need to do is just choosing a president. Please self organize there, and try to figure out things in your group, like I mean small things especially. But if you can't find a solution, come and ask us. So no worries about that. especially your group, you can ask to that group. You have individual groups too, individual to you with FI team members, and you have a working group with other founders, which is 3 or 5 people or 4 people, and so on. So you need to choose the president, book office hours, complete Accelerator kickoff. First 2 weeks, 2 sprints you have. You must submit it SAP by tonight. I know entrepreneurship is not easy. I've been working like 14 plus hours every day last at least 15 years. That's I'm being very honest. I don't have holidays, weekends most of the time. After married and then having children, I started to need to do that, work less. But that's the reality. Generally, it's really hard work. So otherwise, everyone would be really successful and rich and famous, right? So that makes sense, I believe. So with that being said, I'd like to see some questions. You can come on stage. By the way, before doing that, I'm gonna also tell this one. Working group meeting. In the working group meetings, you will be introducing yourself briefly, and then plan working group meetings when you do the first meeting, like a president, and email the directors that your president selection. Whoever you choose it, that person will be. Everyone individual needs to send that email to our directors, which is us in this scenario. So working group meetings also been done, and question answers. Questions are welcome. And let's make it gallery view. Could you? How can I drop myself to remove spotlight? Okay. Okay. Now I'm the main stage. All right. So questions very much welcome. Stage is yours. You can raise your hand. Questions are welcome.
Did you just want us to start talking if you have questions?
Yeah. People are raising the hands meanwhile. Sydney, meanwhile, I'm gonna say, Yuli, if I didn't add anything, please complete me, add it. Sydney, those all.
I was just going to say, since the server is down, is there a way that we can find out our working groups before that? Like, can you
Yes.
just tell us?
Yeah. Apologies for that. Nobody can access the website, correct? Like, make a hand gesture. No, right?
No, I can get it.
What? So, sorry, Richard?
Yeah, I was able to get in. I'm looking at it right now.
Yes, you can.
I don't know if it's cached or anything, but
you can't, right?
You can access the dashboard, but once you try to go to another link like booking hours or so on, it will give a server error.
Mine seems to be working fine. So
yeah,
probably it's
yeah, we may able to
intermittent.
get in booking hours.
Yep.
So it could be location.
Opening this, I call to support team. It's nighttime there. The guy is like, just wake up for me. Anyway, he said that is temporary. We thought that it's nighttime. It's not gonna be an issue. It's very short, 30 minutes or 1 hour or so. They updated something there. Yeah, but they failed to recognize that we have a session. So I really apologize on behalf of them, and but shouldn't be a big issue. We will keep you updated on that live updates on the chat. Please see the chat. And by the way, if you write something, please thumbs up so we can understand and you see the message.
Answer to the question, which is we are sharing the people name in the WhatsApp group and in a Zoom chat. Like, I just want to make sure that everybody who has not joined the main WhatsApp group, can you thumbs up or like raise your hand? Everybody is the WhatsApp, right? For sure. Okay. Nobody is not, there's no person there who is not joining. So, okay, good. Yeah. Timothy, you can go on.
Yeah, so thank you very much. I had one question around around the trucks. So let's say in between the cohort, from the feedback that we get from you, somebody realizes either they need to go to a separate truck. Is that possible? And if yes, maybe at what phase in the cohort?
It is possible.
Okay.
But we also have a reminder that, hey, this is a time that you make sure that are you on the right track or not, because we do have a deliverable. So that until that time, reminded time, that maybe probably first 3 week that we are asking you to make sure that you are on the right track or not. Which track are you on right now, Timothy?
Currently, I'm on the launch track.
Launch track.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you have a yeah, when you pitch it, you will start to understand that you are right track or not. So
Okay.
yeah, it's possible to change the track. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
There are some additional instructions in the deliverables as well about how to change if you want to change and so on. Some people wanted to change. This will happen until the third or fourth week. People as sometimes they be like they're in the really gray zone sometimes. So there is a traction, but it's not monetary, but it is significant big contract rate in there. That sort of thing. So we put them in the like it's a debate. We need to understand each other like that. That's completely normal.
Okay, got it.
Anybody who has
Thanks.
question related to a similar thing, we can maybe go this way. Similar questions. Track related thing. Most people in the world they track here, right? Is core. You know, if you're in a growth track, if you think that you're growth track, the best thing is to understand this is a repeat revenue. If you have revenue, you are in the growth track, and it doesn't separate us from others, from users. We have a founder who joined us with over $4 million revenue, recruiting revenue, and over 40% in profit margin he had. So still had a lot of value, over 25 employees, full timers. So you could be same too. So don't worry, there is still a lot of strategic value. Other questions, welcome. You can just raise your hand. Feel free. You can ask questions. Anything is welcome. Even personal questions are welcome. I guess people are a bit shy. Yuri, do you want to add something? Like anything that I didn't cover?
Yeah, why we are waiting the question. If you have a question, please raise your hand. I highly recommend you to be added on a LinkedIn and WhatsApp, because you are about to connect with not just a local network, right? Global network. Most of our mentor network very active on a LinkedIn, and plus on a WhatsApp. So when you book an office hour, sometimes it happens like both sides. Mentor didn't show up, like the founder booked in the last minute, or like the founder does not show up. That kind of things happen. If you are connected on a LinkedIn or WhatsApp, you can easily follow up that, hey, I'm in here, that the waiting in the call. That kind of a follow-up chitty chatty is really helpful. So when you have a chance with the mentor, connect it or talk, shall we connect on a LinkedIn, exchange a message? Sometimes mentor does not accept because they got a lot of demand. Getting request, they don't aware that who is requesting the connection request. So during the first office hour, exchange the LinkedIn, get it accepted, and then a WhatsApp message exchange is highly recommended. Thank you. Richard, go on.
Yeah, I got two questions for the group that would be beneficial to the group. So based on your previous cohorts, what's a good indicator of someone that's not going to graduate? And what's a good indicator of someone who will make it through the program?
All right. I can pick up this one, Yuli. So basically, ratings is one of them, but not everything. So continuity of the program, that shows the motivation that you really want to do, and the ratings, which also shows that how much energy and attention you put in. You need to progress it. Um, Also, one of the reasons that people don't make it through is they are resistant of any changes. Sometimes you're gonna maybe need to change some small things. It doesn't have to be a complete redo or complete overhaul of idea. It really doesn't have to be that. Maybe small pivot we might make. So this is one of the very common, I think. And people sometimes just cannot keep up with the deliverables and always giving excuses. Like we really understand. Everyone busy. Trust me, I'm also busy. By the way, as I maybe mentioned before, FI is not my full-time thing. I have my own company, right? With Julie and I, we have team members, employees, right? Some of them here too. So we are like kind of giving back to the community, and of course, getting some benefit like an accelerator for us too. So I can understand that everybody has some other things, investor meeting, customer meeting. Sometimes giving these excuses shows that, all right, you're gonna make it a one meeting and sacrifice an entire thing, but that overall program has also offering you maybe a potential to dozens of other potential customers and things. So it just doesn't make sense. So it doesn't add up, that kind of thing. So that kind of people tends to give excuses. um I had joined the recent FI program, which is me as an attendee with the VC Lab program. The program started 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. every day, and or sometimes they pair with other events. It takes 3 hours, and need to do a lot of meetings with the other LPs and stuff. And it's so hard to talk with them. Actually, there is no excuse. So you gotta do sometimes, right? This is a clear sign that if this person really not into it. Uh, that's I hope that answers the question.
Can I add one thing that the
Mhm.
ready is you might get confused. In the beginning, most of the founders get very bad ready
Oh,
because like I think you already listed the all of the founder, right? Maybe one or two founders only you will remember what they are doing. Sometimes you don't even understand that what they are doing, even though listing around 10 pages right now. The mentors also the same. Most of the time that they don't get what you are doing, that one. So it improve and evolve by time. So we are not judging in the beginning time rating. We have like a review time, two review time, idea review time, and then later on the investor review, like progress review, how much progress you have. So it depends on the criteria. We make it. We at the time of that you are ready. We took a decision. Are you under that threshold or not? Thank you.
yeah. I'm gonna quickly share my screen, guys, to show some part. Oh, sorry. Um, I'm not gonna show any sensitive information about him, but I will be hiding. I will be choosing some part of the screen. So this is the dashboard. Above section I cannot show because of I don't wanna disclose who is him, but it doesn't matter actually. It doesn't show any hidden information here. So you will please get a familiarity on this dashboard. These are the things you see, right? Mentor idea review, and we currently this page works at the moment, but the main one doesn't work. I don't understand. I think the team is figuring out at the moment. So around here, this or incorporation deadline. This is incorporation deadline. This is investor progress review. Those are the checkpoints that you want to continue or discontinue, or what we are thinking about you should be re-enrolling and so on, and that kind of things. By the way, there is no hard feeling. It's all business, right? So we understand. We really want everyone to be complete the program, but it's it's sometimes impossible. A lot of things will come along the way. Maybe you're gonna give up. That's normal. I see this one too quite often. People sometimes just basically give up. Oh, entrepreneurship is not for me. No, yeah. So it's very common too. So deliverables, booking office hours, all the spins you can see holistically. Ratings, you can get your ratings here. You can give them ratings to the things, and you can see the other working peer groups. You can give them ratings. You can access some of the partner deals here, but you can always reach out us for if you have any specific inquiry. Sometimes some partner give, for example, Stripe gives more exclusive things. We need to connect you in person, that sort of thing. Company documentation, role resources, you can access here, company account, and so on. When you become an alumni, you will be also able to search global network, which allow you to meet and see the information related about them, alumni. So, and also you can submit your pitch into our the VC network we have, which over 10,000 investors exceeded recently. And roughly speaking, 10% of them are own portfolio investors. Some of them we have been funds of funds as well, and so investors also. And yeah, you can access all of the things in here. So, but most of the important things read about you is this area. You can control everything. I just can't, or let me pause it. Let me see. Is there if he doesn't have information, I will be showing something. All right. So he doesn't do anything, so it should be fine though. I will be resume. Okay. So this is the deliverable area. There is a founder sidekick we have, which is an AI tool, a kind of funny name. So this sidekick guy is going to be helpful for you for everything you need. How to do. So we realize that most people utilize ChatGPT for copy paste, so we integrate inside. But at the same time, we understand what is really AI generated too, because you're using our own tool. We used to be able to understand too if you just use ChatGPT. That's actually fine, but you shouldn't be just copy and let's say copy paste results, right? So you should be a little bit editing. It's completely fine to refine your pitch and script, for example. That's normal. But yeah, you got my point. Some people just do like script this one and extract the script and then put in ChatGPT, tell me, and then they put this one. What do you think? Like it gives an answer. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you right now. But really, we understand. We want you to just watch. It's not about hard thing. It's a very famous video, by the way.
Changed the way.
I'm not a super big fan of him actually. He is a writer. What is his name? Sorry, Simon Snake, right? Simon something, right? His name. But anyways, he's very much right about this. The why statement, which I agree. One of the things that I agree only. So, but you should be definitely watching this very famous video, and then telling us like why you really don't want to do this business. Anyway, Dozo. Nico, stage yours.
Yeah, I wanted to ask if it's possible to formally or informally get to know some alumni, because I think it's really valuable to get some feedback and ask some questions to people who already graduated from this program.
Yeah, we will be bringing some of them as a mentor to give you some their experiences also.
I think the additional to the questions, we do have some founder insight too, that how they experience what did they say, that kind of like kind of testimonial style. The recent founder, we invited them, especially who are at it, stay at it one. Because some founders already even though graduate like not at it anymore, that kind of thing happen. So by see their name, you can also feel free to Google on a LinkedIn or ask us to connect with them. Highly recommend you to connect on a LinkedIn, or I want to reach out to them. Like we also ask them to come at office hour as well, because they are technically, I can say, the mentor to the you guys too. So we are asking them to open up some office hour, some the alumni as well, and feel free to reach out to us, or you can reach out then directly. I'm currently joining the program. I want to love to get some advice inside blah blah blah. That feel free to do it. Hope I answer your question too. Thank you.
Okay, Dilip.
Hi, thanks. Just a quick one. So I see you've given us working groups to be in. How does it work with the working groups? Like we just have we stay connected on Slack. Sorry, stay connected on WhatsApp. Is that right? Or we have separate I just don't know. How do we work as a working group?
So we want you to set up meetings by yourself there and self-organize inside of the WhatsApp. Just saying hi, introduce each other, and elect the president for this group president, and decide on the common time. You can also use the common time finder. Simple website exists, right? I don't remember what was the name. It's pretty useful to choose a common time, and just basically regularly meet with them at least once a week, ideally 2 times a week, having quick meeting. It doesn't have to be super detailed, like 15 minutes meeting or the 30 minutes meeting, 5 minutes. Each person says, this is my progress, I'm stuck in this deliverable, what do you think, did you solve it, this one, blah blah blah, that sort of thing. Posture very useful. Peer working is very useful. Highly recommend. Not recommend, it's mandatory. Recommended to do more. You could do even more than that. Yeah, you could also hop on a call. Hey, I need to contribute something. Do you have any solution? Shall we hop on a call? So that's why it's very useful. WhatsApp group is very useful for this instead of Slack. I don't check Slack because there are literally thousands of people inside. So many Slack channels, more than 30. So
Thank you. Thank you. Just one more thing I was going to say. For these working group sessions, should we invite you, Eric, and you, Li Shen, as well, or just with the group?
Oh, you mean the meetings?
Yeah.
Is there anything? You know what?
We are in the group because we want to make sure that it's ongoing. Is there any support or not? But we are passive. Like sometimes you guys tag me and ask a question. We have a main channel group and then each working group session. By the way, don't see lightly to the working group because according to the last alumni said that working group is the one of the top 3 feature that they like about the program. This is that much bring the value to them, because like-minded people, similar problem, ask each other before pitch it to the mentor. You will see it. But I highly recommend that to stick with it, organize it, and then don't choose a group leader and sub leader lightly. The people who can really organize the certification of working group is really matter who is running and who is leading that group, organizing, orchestrating, that kind of thing. But don't take a lot of work for. You just need to set up the one meeting, arranging the meeting time, and then everybody show up. I give a chance to everybody, that kind of stuff.
Sush, thank you for doing that. Sush is following up people who didn't join the WhatsApp groups, and please do that. And Sush, also please, you can mention here people who didn't select the calendar invitations. And if you have co-founders, please reach out them to be doing this. Those are needs to be settled down as the first week. We will be hop on some of your groups regularly, but just checking out how it's going on. We just don't want to involve too much because it's supposed to be self-organized.
Yes.
Yeah. So just one last question I had was, in terms of onboarding meetings, should we have one every week, or is it how does that work? Is that more with onboarding meetings like one-to-one meetings with you, Eric, and should we have it every week? Yeah, office hours. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly speaking, it's not necessarily the weekly format. We can just coordinate privately in your private group chat with our team. Whenever you're requested, I can open up too. Otherwise, people tend to do like an entire program weekly. It happened to me before. It's so hard to keep up. But sometimes it's not necessary to talk, basically. Messaging and emailing each other works too. So shouldn't be weekly, I believe. But some people, I don't know, like this really depends. It depends of your request, actually. We're happy to support as much as we can too, right? So, but just keep in mind that we are working here as a part-time, right? We're contributing as a part-time, me and Yuli, because we have our own full-time thing. If you have requests about our full-time company, Open for a Co, we are always also happy to support as a giving back mentality. And we are not seeking anything out of this. Maybe if you build a business, maybe we will be, having a partnership relationship, and so on. That's later on. Anyways, with that being said, I think the meeting getting too long. So, any last questions? Anything maybe quickly, because we're supposed to do it this one 1.5 hours in the first one. By the way, assume that meetings at least 2 hours. Put a buffer like 15 minutes, 30 minutes at the end. Weekly sprints. Okay. Every Tuesday, 6 p.m. local time here, and book it like 2.5 hours in advance. Okay. And also please change your mind that when you join a offline meeting, you use a commuting time, finding each other, meeting. Like this is much more effective to meeting together. I know much more talk, but it's much more effective. We achieve a lot of things in a very short period of time. Anyways, any other questions or?
Tush, are you ready? That break it down the group, okay? So in a working group, you guys like Edith, can you reshare the finance slide before we break down? And then you have to send us the who is a group leader and who is a sub leader, like that, after end of the meeting, and introducing each other.
Yeah, I already mentioned that. Anyway, I just want to share again.
In order to remind it.
Is this one? Correct?
Yes, this one.
Yeah, this is the basic info about the things needs to be done working group meeting. All right.
So we are going to be break the group from now on, and then like please briefly introduce and who is volunteer to do, but make sure that not just a volunteer based. Choose right the real leader that who can be navigate able to
We
provide.
will do this one very rapidly. So last 15 minutes. So because we wanna, I know we use more time here and about there. We use squeezing you, but that's by design. Because in very short period of time, you have to achieve something important. 15 minutes, because time boxing is very useful. We time box this 1.5 hour ish. So that means that we will be breakout. Just choose the working room and then be sure you're on board. And as we shared a screen before, we instructed before, then we will hop on. And from now on, for the future ones, you will be arranging by yourself to do so. Okay, deal. So let's go to breakout rooms quickly. We're assigning pre-assigned already. We are sending you. See you on the other side. Oh, we will leave. Right. Okay. We talk about the we make our working groups right now. Everybody decide their. I'm hoping that everybody. I jump to every rooms. Everybody decide their presidents and then select time. If you couldn't select it, you can still continue via messaging. Use the WhatsApp messages very well. Please do your deliverables. Right. It's not please mandatory and compulsory. Sorry. So is everyone here? Okay. With that being said, let's take a quick selfie. Sush and Yoshiki, Yoshi, do you want to open your camera? All right, let's do. Sush? He's not around. Sush, without you, it's impossible. I'm super lucky to have this team. All right. Okay, smile, guys. Oh, wait. I accidentally closed something. Just like, ready? 3, 2, 1. Do your best smile. Painful smile. No. It's a great beginning. We're gonna make it. All right. See you tomorrow, 6 p.m. All right. See you guys. Take
See
care.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, everybody.